All right, good afternoon. So what I'm going to be showing you guys how to do is how to get the measurements for your car if you're struggling. Okay, so this is the data sheet that you guys are going to have, and the question is, how will the design of your car affect its motion? A claim is going to be the educated answer to the question, and basically you should have already submitted your claim via Schoology last week. My claim for my car was a longer lever will increase the distance my car travels. I've modified my car since I've made that claim to truly test that. So I have here's my car, and I'm going to take all of these measurements so that I can support my claim with data, with evidence. So we're collecting the evidence to to support our claim. Okay, and your claim could end up being wrong, and that's okay. We're going to see what the data shows us, and we're going to learn from it. So once you've made your claim about what you want for your car, what you want your car to do, you're going to type that on this data sheet. So the question is, how will the design of my car affect its motion? My claim is a longer lever will increase the distance my car travels. Okay, and then once it's all said and done and we have all this data, you're going to compare your data to my data. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how I got my data. Okay, so to collect our data, we have this data sheet that we're going to use to collect our data. So we need to calculate the mass, various lengths on our car, and our wheel diameter. Okay, so if you don't have a scale at home to take the mass of your car, you're just going to put an NA for your mass. The mass of my car was 126 grams. You can use a scale at home that you stand on to weigh yourself. If you like, you just set the car on there and record the mass. The harder part is recording the length. Okay, so the first one says the total length of car from back wheel to end of axle in centimeters. Okay, so that's from my back wheel to the top of my dowel rod. So as best as I can, I'm going to take a ruler. You can also use a tape measure, and I'm going to just measure here, and then I'm going to take a pencil and line it up with the end and kind of mark it from there. Okay, so the approximate length of this car is about 31 centimeters. It's about 31 centimeters. Okay, and that's a close estimate. Then it says to get the length of your base. So I'm going to tilt my car on its side. And this is my base, this piece of cardboard. So I'm just going to measure the piece of cardboard, which is approximately 13 centimeters long. 13. Yeah, it's about 13 centimeters long. Okay, so 13 centimeters. Then it says to calculate the diameter of your wheel. So diameter is the widest part of this circle, and I'm just going to do it of one wheel. And the diameter of my wheel is approximately 12 centimeters. Okay. And then the last but not least, it says the length from mousetrap to axle. Okay. So I'm going to measure from the top of my mousetrap right here to the back axle back here. Okay. So from the top of my mousetrap, which is right there, you kind of have to hold it up. It's a little difficult. And then I need my pencil. Okay. I'm going to make my pencil touch my back axle. All right, and it is about 11 centimeters. I'm going to measure it one more time. I'm going to try measuring it from the top. Yes, it's about 11 centimeters. Okay. So now I have calculated all of the measurements for my car. My mass, the length of the car from my back wheel to the top of my stick. So from here, this back wheel, all the way to here, I calculated the length of my base. I calculated the diameter of my wheel. And I calculated the length of my mousetrap to my back axle. Okay? Mousetrap to back axle. The next thing you're going to do, if you scroll down, is you're going to calculate your distance and time. So what this means is you're going to have to wind your car up, and you're going to have to, it's going to be all the way wound up. So I'm winding my car up. Okay? And then when I let go, I'm going to hit start on my stopwatch. You can use the one on your phone. That's what I did. I let go and hit start on my stopwatch at the exact same time. And then as soon as my car stops, I hit stop. You're going to measure the distance. I recommend using a tape measure, and you're going to record the time. So for example, my first trial, my distance was 9 meters and my time was 7 seconds. Okay, so you're going to do that 5 times. You need at least 3 for sure in case your car starts to fall apart after a few trials, because that does happen occasionally. You need at least 3 for sure, but you're going to try and get 5 total. Once you have all 5, you'll calculate your speed, which is going to be your distance divided by your time. So 9 divided by 7 was 1.28 meters per second was the speed of my first trial. When you have all 5, you're going to cut out your highest and your lowest speed just to ensure more accuracy in our results when we get to the abstract portion of our project. An abstract is the analysis. It's going to be where we look at the data and we look at our claim and we talk about what happened with our car and what it did in comparison to another car, which will be mine. If you have any questions, please ask me, and I'll do my very best to help you out.